Have you ever seen places that seem to embody pure chaos and abandonment? The kind of places where every detail screams a dark, twisted story? Today, we're diving into such corners of the world to uncover what secrets lie beneath the mess, and maybe even survive to tell the tale. At first glance, this photo looks like a scene from a low-budget horror movie. But in reality, it's more like the result of years of unchecked chaos than some carefully curated mystical vibe. The floor is a battlefield of garbage, as if there was a contest for hoarding everything unnecessary. Skulls and candles are strategically placed for effect, but instead of mystery, they just scream, "Run while you can." Dust, old boxes, and mountains of paper make this more of a hoarder's paradise than a dark lair of secrets. The air here feels as thick as the plot of a soap opera, and just as stale. Honestly, you'd want to call in a hazmat team and burn it all down along with the empire of cockroaches that probably hold their annual summits here. This nightmarish mess sparks so many emotions, it's hard to know where to start. A couch, now a graveyard for random objects, groans under the weight of boxes and shoes, crying out for its tragic existence to end. The floor, a battlefield where clothes and trash fight for dominance, while the stains on the walls and ceiling remind us that renovation is just a word long forgotten here. A bed with a TV on top? That's a whole new level of desperation, where comfort and common sense filed for divorce years ago. The shelf with an old radio and more boxes seems to whisper, "We didn't sign up for this," but there's no escape now. The entire vibe here is peak abandonment, a symphony of despair, hopelessness, and the subtle aroma of mold. Even the cockroaches probably hold committee meetings to decide if they should stay or leave. This room is the embodiment of a hangover nightmare. The peeling blue paint on the walls looks like it gave up on life before the rest of the room did. The floor is a museum of shattered dreams, littered with empty bottles and cigarette butts that feel more like archaeological relics than garbage. A wooden cabinet with a turquoise door might have been the lone dignified item in here, but now it looks like it's plotting its own escape through the same doorway as the rats. Cracks in the walls practically scream, "We're next to collapse." The dusty air completes this masterpiece of neglect. Breathing it in might grant you a lungful of someone else's lost hopes and regrets. Even the cockroaches seem too scared to settle here, and they usually have no standards. This room is a true hymn to chaos and disorder. Plastic bottles litter the floor like remnants of some grand festival of single-use waste. Some even have leftover liquid, a testament to dreams that were left unfinished. Wooden cabinets on the right look exhausted from years of duty, as if they've resigned to their overloaded fate. Items hanging on the walls add an air of mystery. Are they decorations or just things left behind in the chaos? A wooden table and chair in the center have seen it all, but none of it worth bragging about. The window lets in just enough light to highlight the absurdity of the mess. Bright walls and a door in the background remind us there might have been order here once, but now all that's left is a spirit of neglect and apathy. And then we have this scene, like something out of a surrealist film where chaos meets its peak absurdity. A woman in a pink top stands in the middle of what can only be described as a feline kingdom, clutching her chest as if to process the madness around her. The room is drowning in cages, boxes, and random items, locked in a feral battle for every last square inch. Cats, now the undisputed rulers of this space, lounge on cages and floors, unfazed by the misery they reign over. A window with a view of the outside world is the only glimpse of normalcy, but it only amplifies the depressing contrast between this pandemonium and the life outside. The battered walls and floor add to the hopeless atmosphere, a place where you'd think twice about taking a deep breath for fear of inhaling the chaos itself. These places scream of forgotten dreams and lost lives. Every detail is a clue to a story, one you might not want to know. So tell me, what would you do if you found yourself in a mess like this? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. The next journey into the bizarre awaits. See you soon!